Hi, I'm Bridget and I'm part of a team that's working on enhancing this street and this area. Late in 2006 and early 2007, changes are going to start occurring along this street. We're here today in July 2006 to do a walking tour of the street. We're going to start our walking tour today at the southern end at Expo Boulevard. Carrall Street currently isn't a link in the recreational cycling route, but in the future it will connect to the seawall. After the Carrall Street Greenway is constructed, you should be able to complete an entire route from Stanley Park, along the Falls Creek seawall, along the Carrall Street Greenway, all the way to Burrard Inlet in the north.
The connection is going to offer an opportunity for the local residents in downtown Eastside to access a larger city's amenity. They want people to come to this historic precinct and stop and enjoy, and so that has been the primary concern or interest the community expressed.
Behind me are the residential high-rises that characterise the next stop on our walking tour, Kiefer Street. Behind me is a park used by local residents and the people in those high-rises. Across the street, we have Andy Livingston Park with soccer fields that are used not only by local residents, by people coming from other areas in the region. And across the road, we have the start of Chinatown and the Dr. Sun Yat-sen Garden, a major tourist attraction in Chinatown. As we travel along this block, we can see it's a much quieter street. We have the Success Seniors Care Home and we have Shuzo Alley on one side. On the other side, we have the Dr. Sun Yat-sen Garden and we have the Chinese Cultural Center.
Carrall Street is one of the key streets meanders through Chinatown. You will see a lot of retail shops at grade and residential or office use on top. And you also see a lot of heritage buildings that are owned by the Chinatown family clan associations. They've been located in the community for more than 100 years.
Mosaics like this one can be found throughout the area. In the future, this corner will see a public art piece that will celebrate the communities of Chinatown and the First Nations and their history together. We're at our third intersection now. We're at Pender Street. Behind me is the Chinatown Gate. We also have historic buildings which are under renovation, and we have the Sam Key building. In this location, things are starting to get busier. The street is more crowded and there's more things happening.
Hastings Street is a very important street in the downtown east side. The community has been facing a number of different challenges, including a population with health, drug addiction issues, general aging building stock in the area, as well as the general disinvestment in the area. The changes on Carrall Street will have impact within the whole neighborhood, including Apple Street to the west and Columbia Street to the east. So it will complement the efforts we are having in the area, including the redevelopment of Woodwards on Hastings Street.
Pigeon Park is at Hastings Street, which is about halfway along Carrall Street. Pigeon Park is being redesigned by Parks Board because it is actually a park. It's just a short distance from Hastings Street to here at Cordova Street, where small businesses like this cafe are starting to flourish. In this area we see lots more galleries, small stores and other shops.
Once Greenway is constructed, it will be important to continue working with the community to make sure the public space is well used and filled with positive street activities.
We're here in Gastown at Maple Tree Square at the end of Carrall Street. Behind me is the statue of Gassy Jack, one of the icons of Gastown. As you can see, traffic in this location is quite busy, and we're looking at simplifying that traffic and making it easier for pedestrians to see.
The Greenway project really offers an opportunity for community people to come together, think about what they would like to see in designing activities they want to see in the community, and that's the way we ensure community ownership of the space.
Here we are at last at the northern end of Carrall Street. Behind me are the rail yards and behind that is the water of Burrard Inlet. In the future we hope to build a pedestrian bridge here to connect pedestrians and cyclists across these rail yards to connect to the water. I hope you've enjoyed our journey here today along Carrall Street. This street's going to change a lot in the future and I hope you come back to enjoy it again.